Back in the 1970s, cars weren't just a way to get around. They were built to impress. Long, wide, and full of chrome, these giant machines were known as land yachts for a reason. They rode smooth, looked sharp, and took up more driveway than most trucks today. This was the era when Cadillac, Lincoln, and Chrysler battled to see who could build the biggest and boldest car on the road. In this video, we're going over the top 10 longest American cars of the 1970s. Massive cruisers that defined a time when size truly mattered. Some you might remember, others you may be seeing for the first time. Either way, they all deserve a spot in automotive history. Let's get into it, and if I missed one you think should have made the list, feel free to drop it in the comments. 1. Mercury Marquis, 1969 to 1978. The 1969 to 1978 Mercury Marquis was Ford's answer to the growing demand for full-size luxury sedans, and by the mid-70s, it had become one of the longest American cars ever made. The 1973 Marquis Brougham, in particular, stretched an impressive 222.5 inches long, riding on a 124-inch wheelbase, making it longer than many modern full-size SUVs, including the Escalade ESV. This extra length wasn't just for show. It translated to massive interior space, plush seating, and the kind of road presence that turned heads at every stoplight. Under the hood, most Marquis models came standard with a 429 cubic inch V8, while top-tier trims offered the mighty 460 cubic inch V8, delivering strong low-end torque for smooth, confident cruising. Paired with Ford's Select Shift automatic transmission and power front disc brakes, the Marquis offered a drive that was both powerful and composed for its size. What made the Marquis one of the longest cars of its era wasn't just its raw length. It was the combination of size, luxury, and engineering focused on comfort above all else. With massive bumpers added after 1973 due to federal crash standards, the Marquis gained even more length, solidifying its status in the land yacht category. In 2025, well-preserved examples of the 1973 Marquis Brougham average between $14,000 and $22,000, depending on condition and originality, according to Classic.com and recent Bring a Trailer listings. For collectors seeking a true symbol of 70s American excess and comfort, the Marquis delivers on every front, and then some. 2. 1974 to 1977 Dodge Monaco Brougham. In the mid-1970s, Dodge wasn't holding back. The 1974 to 1977 Dodge Monaco Brougham wasn't just a full-size car. It was a rolling statement of power and prestige. By 1975, it measured up to 225.7 inches long, making it one of the longest American cars of the decade. This massive length, especially in the station wagon version, placed the Monaco firmly in land yacht territory, competing directly with the likes of the Mercury Marquis and Ford Ltd. Built on Chrysler's C-body platform, the Monaco featured a 121.5-inch wheelbase and came standard with a 400 cubic inch 6.6-liter V8, delivering around 175 horsepower, with an optional 440 cubic inch V8 for those craving more muscle. That power was paired with Chrysler's reliable 3-speed TorqueFlite automatic transmission, giving the car its smooth, gliding ride. The Monaco wasn't just big, it looked the part. Dodge's fuselage styling gave it a sleek, wide body appearance, and the Brougham trim level added all the luxury touches. Wood grain dash accents, thickly padded seats, power windows, and air conditioning. it felt like a living room on wheels. In 2025, a well-kept Dodge Monaco Brougham can fetch $10,000 to $20,000, depending on originality and condition, according to listings on Classic.com and Bring a Trailer. 3. 1977 to 1979 Lincoln Continental Mark V. The 1977 to 1979 Lincoln Continental Mark V epitomizes the grandeur of American automotive design. Stretching an impressive 230.3 inches in length, it holds the distinction of being the longest two-door coupe ever produced by Ford Motor Company. The Mark V offered two V8 engine options: a 400 cubic inch 6.6-liter engine producing 179 horsepower and a 460 cubic inch 7.5-liter engine delivering 280 horsepower. Both engines were paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, ensuring a smooth and powerful driving experience. The Mark V wasn't just about size and power. It was a statement of luxury. Its design featured sharp lines, hidden headlights, and the signature Continental spare tire hump on the trunk. Inside, passengers were treated to plush seating, wood grain accents, and advanced features for the time, such as automatic climate control and a Cartier-branded clock. In today's market, the 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V remains a sought-after classic. As of 2025, well-preserved examples can command prices ranging from $10,500 to $22,550, depending on condition and originality. Its enduring appeal lies in its unparalleled combination of size, luxury, and the nostalgic charm of 1970s American automotive excellence. 4. 1975 to 1976 Buick Estate Wagon. The 1975 to 1976 Buick Estate Wagon was a true embodiment of American automotive grandeur, standing as one of the longest station wagons ever produced. Measuring an impressive 231.8 inches, 588.8 centimeters in length, it shared its 127-inch wheelbase with the Buick Electra 225, offering unparalleled interior space and comfort. The estate wagon was powered by Buick's robust 455 cubic inch 7.5-liter V8 engine, delivering between 205 to 250 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, depending on the specific configuration. This power plant, coupled with a 3-speed automatic transmission, ensured a smooth and commanding driving experience. One of the standout features of the estate wagon was its innovative glide-away tailgate. This design allowed the lower tailgate section to slide under the cargo floor while the rear window retracted into the roof, facilitating easy loading and unloading of cargo. Inside, passengers were treated to luxurious appointments, including plush seating, wood grain accents, and advanced features for the time, such as power windows and air conditioning. In today's classic car market, the 1975 to 1976 Buick Estate Wagon holds a special place among enthusiasts. As of 2025, well-preserved examples can command prices ranging from $9,883 to $25,269, depending on condition and originality. 5. 1974 to 1975 Oldsmobile 98. If you wanted to make an entrance in the mid-70s, the 1974 to 1975 Oldsmobile 98 was the car to do it in. This wasn't just a big sedan. It was one of the longest production cars of its time. stretching a jaw-dropping 232.4 inches from bumper to bumper. Riding on a massive 127-inch wheelbase, it gave rear seat passengers legroom that rivaled a limousine and a road presence that made everything else look small. Power came from Oldsmobile's legendary 455 cubic inch 7.5-liter rocket V8, an engine built for effortless cruising. With up to 250 horsepower and a mighty 375 pound-feet of torque, the 98 could glide along the freeway in total silence while soaking up bumps like a luxury yacht on wheels. It was mated to a smooth shifting 3-speed automatic transmission. Inside, the 98 was every bit a luxury flagship. Plush bench seats, thick carpeting, wood trim details, and available features like power windows, air conditioning, and the upscale Regency package made it feel more like a lounge than a car. In 2025, values for clean examples range from $13,500 to $17,900, depending on condition and originality, according to Classic.com and Barn Finds. Six, 1974 to 1978 Chrysler New Yorker. In the heart of the 1970s, the Chrysler New Yorker stood tall, literally and figuratively, as a shining example of American luxury and engineering ambition. Stretching nearly 232.7 inches long, the Brougham models from 1974 to 1978 weren't just big, they were monumental. At a time when automakers were tightening belts due to the oil crisis, Chrysler doubled down on size, comfort, and presence. Powering this land yacht was a massive 440 cubic inch 7.2-liter V8 that produced 230 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, paired with Chrysler's durable 3-speed torque-flight automatic transmission. Despite its size, the New Yorker glided down the road with confidence, offering a quiet, stable ride that felt more like floating than driving. Inside, luxury came standard. The Brougham trim wrapped passengers in plush velour, faux wood trim, and wide, pillowy seats. Amenities like power windows, air conditioning, and cruise control made it feel like a rolling lounge, designed for those who valued comfort over speed. In 2025, a well-preserved New Yorker commands anywhere between $12,995 and $17,995, according to listings on Classic.com. Its combination of sheer length, timeless design, and unapologetic comfort makes it one of the most iconic and longest American cars of the 1970s, and a symbol of a bygone era when bigger truly meant better. Seven, 1977 to 1979 Lincoln Continental. The 1977 to 1979 Lincoln Continental was the definition of American luxury at its peak. Bold, massive, and unmistakably elegant. Stretching a full 233 inches in length and riding on a 127.2-inch wheelbase, this fifth-generation Continental was one of the longest sedans of the 1970s. Built on the same platform as the Mercury Grand Marquis and Ford LTD, it stood apart with refined styling, especially the narrow Rolls-Royce-inspired grille introduced in 1977, giving it a more upscale, formal look. The Continental delivered more than just size. It was engineered for comfort with body-on-frame construction and coil spring suspension at all four corners, which helped reduce road noise, vibration, and harshness. This setup gave passengers the floaty ride that defined land yachts of the era. Inside, it was all about indulgence. Drivers were treated to thick carpets, soft touch materials, wood grain trim, and features like power windows, air conditioning, and optional leather upholstery. The Continental was available in several trims and special editions, with Town Car and Collector Series models offering even more luxury touches. In today's market, well-preserved examples from this era sell for $13,000 to $18,900, depending on condition and originality. 1975 Buick Electra 225. In 1975, the Buick Electra 225 wasn't just big. It was bold, elegant, and unmistakably Buick. Nicknamed Deuce and a Quarter, this full-size flagship sedan stretched a staggering 233.4 inches in length, making it one of the longest production cars of the entire decade. But unlike some of its rivals that chased size for attention, the Electra delivered a perfect balance of space, refinement, and presence, wrapped in classic 70s styling that still turns heads today. It ran on GM's massive 7.5-liter, 455 cubic inch V8, delivering 205 horsepower and a strong 345 pound-foot of torque, giving it the kind of smooth, relaxed cruising power that defined the land yacht experience. At nearly 4,800 pounds, it floated effortlessly over rough pavement, while keeping passengers surrounded by thick carpets, padded dash panels, and the gentle hum of factory-installed air conditioning. Inside, the Electra 225 was plush, spacious, and loaded with features: power seats, wood grain trim, tilt steering, and an optional stereo system that made it perfect for long road trips or just showing off around town. While GM would shrink everything starting in 1977, this final long-form Electra remains a standout from the pre-downsizing era. As of 2025, clean, original examples are listed between $16,995 and $33,500, depending on trim and condition. 1975 Cadillac Fleetwood 60 Special. The 1975 Cadillac Fleetwood 60 Special. Brougham epitomized American automotive luxury and grandeur, measuring an imposing 233.7 inches in length. It stood as one of the longest production sedans of its time, offering unparalleled interior space and road presence. Under its expansive hood resided a formidable 8.2-liter V8 engine, delivering 190 horsepower and 360 pound-feet of torque, ensuring smooth and effortless cruising. The vehicle's substantial weight of approximately 5,390 pounds contributed to its stable and comfortable ride, absorbing road imperfections with ease. Inside, the Fleetwood 60 Special Brougham offered a luxurious cabin adorned with plush seating, wood grain accents, and advanced features for its time, such as power windows and air conditioning. The attention to detail and emphasis on passenger comfort made it a preferred choice for those seeking both space and sophistication. Today, the 1975 Cadillac Fleetwood 60 Special Brougham remains a sought-after classic as of 2025. Market listings show that well-maintained 1975 Fleetwood 60 Specials typically sell between $17,500 and $18,375, with final values depending heavily on originality, mileage, and overall preservation. 1973 Chrysler Imperial LeBaron. The 1973 Chrysler Imperial LeBaron wasn't just a car. It was a rolling monument to American excess, stretching an incredible 235.3 inches long It holds the record as the longest non-limousine production car ever built in the United States. That massive length was partly thanks to new federal safety rules that required 5M impact bumpers, which added nearly 6 extra inches to its already enormous body. This final year true Imperial came with Chrysler's top-tier engineering. It packed a 440 cubic inch 7.2-liter V8, delivering around 215 horsepower and 345 pound-feet of torque, paired with the smooth-shifting TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic transmission. Despite weighing well over 2 tons, it cruised with the grace of a parade float, soft suspension, power everything, and an interior that felt more like a living room than a cockpit. The design reflected the era's shift from square lines to more sculpted fuselage-style curves. With chrome trim, a bold grille, and rear fender bulges, it looked every bit as regal as its name suggested. Inside, passengers were treated to plush upholstery, deep carpets, and a ride that absorbed every bump in the road. Today, the 1973 Imperial remains a rare find. Depending on condition, prices range from $12,900 to over $38,000 as of 2025. Source: Classic.com. It's more than just a classic. It's the undisputed king of American land yachts, closing the chapter on an era when bigger truly meant better. That's the end of our look at the top 10 longest American cars of the 1970s. Huge, stylish classics that truly felt like land yachts. From the elegant Lincoln to the massive Chrysler Imperial, these cars were made to stand out. Which one did you like the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and follow the channel so you don't miss more awesome classic car stories. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.